Is Bison with us?
I'm here.
Yes.
Ah, perfect.
Bison, you carry the hopes of all of the wargaming community on your shoulders.
Mine is
So,
actual wargaming, right?
Don't screw it up now.
Like,
Don't screw
Community.
it up.
we played against each other yesterday.
we did. It was a close game, was it not?
It was. Well, all right. My team is green, so let's go. Glotzbebel in a Vermont, Maple in Des Moines. Interesting. He's usually in a Nevsky. That Horse in a Marseille, Khartoum in a Napoli, Christoken in a Gearing, Vile in a Marceau, and Orbital Banana as well in a Marceau. Different strategy for my team compared to the usual stuff. What about your team?
Same for us. We're running Montana, Salem, Moskva, Napoli, Z42, double Kleb. So interesting that you guys went with Marceaus and we went with Klebs.
Yeah.
How that turns out.
I'm a bit worried. So far, we had a very specific strategy, and it went fairly well, I have to say. I don't know, what do you think, Zat? Why such a drastic change?
In this map, because it's such a small map, I really feel like it's going to be... Everybody just wants to get in and get the hits in as soon as possible. I want to mention, it's interesting seeing a Z42, because I don't think we've seen that yet. At least I have. I have at this tournament.
Didn't your team Bison take a Z42 against mine yesterday as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got the ex-KSC guys, and the KSC loves running Z42, Z52 stuff. I think on this map it could be pretty good with the islands and sea, to be honest. But there'll be a Des Moines there, so maybe not. I don't know.
I mean, both teams putting the beef at sea. This is going to be an interesting showdown.
Yep.
We're keeping only a Napo on B, whereas we're bringing the Salem. So we should theoretically have more pushing power there.
But will it be enough to capture B? Remember, there's a Vermont in the middle.
Yes.
Well, very soon we will have Marceau versus, I guess, the Z.
Will the Z spot him, though? He's at 8 right now.
Okay, I guess he's gonna hide behind the islands, Orbital Banana, I mean. But then we have Vile.
Sporkhead just put the engine boost on. He wants to get into sea before it gets capped.
I don't think he will. He does not.
Nope, just misses.
Okay, Vile is spotted.
The Marceaus are spotted. Shots out on them.
Some battleship cells. Nope.
Kleb shots on Vile, though. Dodges most of it. Dodges most of it.
It's magic.
Chip damage, but nothing too big. But Sporkhead will be able to get the cap right back. I don't think Des Moines radar is... No, he's not going to get the Des Moines radar in.
No, it's just outside of range.
No, it doesn't seem that way. Yeah.
And he's able to shoot an orbital banana, too.
Yeah, he's kind of getting his head kicked in a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why the Klebs have an advantage over the Marceau is the ballistics. Like, it's way easier to hit a Marceau at this range.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Vice versa.
I wish we would have a Gdańsk in this tournament.
I'm surprised that the tax collector didn't open up with reload booster.
All right, so our attempts at sea denied.
Whoa.
What's next? What's next?
Look at orbital banana. I mean, he took a lot of the damage, but now he's turning south again?
I wonder how... I mean, he's got the Gearing Des Moines with him now. And...
Well, he has the slight spot advantage as well over Kleber.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to spot them.
In case they'd be aggressive, I suppose, yeah.
Kyle's pushing in quite deep.
Yes, he is.
He's trying to get an angle on the on Sporkhead for when the Des Moines radar comes up. That is 100% what he's doing. And Sporkhead is in Des Moines radar right now. So Sporkhead is going to be in a very bad spot once the Des Moines radar pops up. It is up right now.
Yeah. And there we have shots.
Oof.
Sporkhead
And then he'll
might
have
die
to run
here.
into Vile. Yeah, there we have it.
He actually might just die here. That was a massive hit on him
Ooh.
from someone.
Very massive hit.
He's
yeah.
100% dead.
Oh, absolutely.
100% dead.
Shots from Vermont as well. Vile should finish him, probably.
Yeah, no, he's definitely...
He's doing a good job at dodging, but yeah, there's the Des Moines.
And Vile lost very little HP for that. Like,
Yeah.
not even 10k.
True. Well, he's still there,
Now-
close to that, 50%, which isn't great.
It just buffs his adrenaline rush,
Exactly.
which he is
Oh,
using,
I
by
think-
the way.
I think Bloodminister will be able to take C, like, no problem. So the play kind of has to be at B now, but the Mungus is rotating back.
Mm-hmm.
And is also cross-firing Kale.
Now, one of you
I'm
guys
not
commented.
sure. Go ahead.
One of you guys commented about Gdansk. Remember, Gdansk was voted no, right, for this tournament.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's why you guys aren't seeing Gdansk.
That's true. I knew about it, but it's just popped up when we were talking about the Kleber versus Marceau and their ballistics, where Gdansk has the Kleber ballistics, right? And
Yes.
it's much closer to Marceau and DPM.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a combination of both, if you think about it.
Yes. And Vile's rotating back to B now, so I don't really know if we can pull this back. Like, I know it's kind of early, but losing the Z42 and now losing C, this is going to be difficult.
Look, it's a best of three. You
Well-
just have to win the next two. You're fine.
A lot can still happen, that's for sure.
This Vermont is scaring me. Napoli's in a
Oh,
ton
yeah.
of trouble.
Here it comes.
Hiding. It
Run!
wasn't
run
half as
for
bad.
your life!
Wasn't half as bad.
Nope. Could have been a lot worse. I agree.
If he keeps shooting, though, and the Marceau gets into a smoke fire penalty, the Vermont's just waiting.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I think that's what Vile is thinking about right now.
Yeah, but Coley's doing a nice job of ducking behind the island.
There it is. Does he have the
Vermont.
shot?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Plebs are
no
coming
way.
back. Plebs are coming back, which is interesting. Oh,
Big hit on Dundee.
Vermont touched the Salem a little bit.
Will
It's
the Klebs
crazy.
try to burn down the Vermont?
I
What's the plan there?
think the plan was to like run at Isle, but
Yep.
Vile is too smart for that.
yeah, and getting the Vermont out of the cap is going to be super difficult. There's also a Napo in the cap. Here's the shots out
Yeah,
of
but there he
Vile.
is. Gonna get.
He goes dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Big hit on
Danielov's. Yeah. What about those torps on Vermont?
well,
Wow,
yeah, just
he
one
dodged.
rack.
Dodges one Napoli torp.
Yeah.
Versus DCP. It's gonna take maybe one. Yep.
Yeah, one. But his DCP's up.
Well, considering what a big boat Vermont is, that was pretty good dodging.
That's
Yes.
pretty good.
Oh, and Dundee gets slapped
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
So how's that super heel feeling right there?
Tax collector spotted. Is he shooting or is he spotted by Vile?
I thought he was shooting. He's shooting.
He is shooting right now. Yeah.
They're trying to get.
He's spotted by Vile though.
They're trying to get the Vermont on a sticky fire. There's one.
No, Clay eats a torp.
butt fire.
A butt fire.
That's right. There's a second.
It's not-
Only one
it's not
spot
a double
left on the
fire.
board.
Vile opened up. He
Oh.
tax collector doesn't have help. I think he's gonna go down.
Tax doesn't have his reload boost available.
I think there was a signal. No taxes this time.
Assassinate. Execute
Or
order
that.
66.
That's. Oh my
That's
god.
it. It's over.
That is it. Absolutely.
Good rotations. Very good rotations.
Yeah.
It was pretty much all Vile. That game, he rotated mid, killed the Z, and then rotated base and prevented us from taking B. It is all she wrote. I wonder if Spork had RPF, because if he had RPF, he would have known. If he didn't have RPF, then he would not have known. Vile was moving there.
All right. Klotz in Vermont, Orbital Banana in Moskva, Maple in a Nevsky. So we're going into the usual direction. Dead Horse in a Marseille, Khartoum in a Venezia, Kristallkin Gearing, and Vile in a Marceau. All right. I'm digging it. I'm digging
This is
it.
the 4DD play that we lost to.
Vermungus, Salem, Napoli, Grozo,
Wow.
only Kleb.
Wow.
Interesting Grozo pick.
Wow.
And Delny.
We've been running the
Well-
Delny like pretty consistently this tournament.
So-
with the Klebs.
Last time this happened, it was one destroyer, one cruiser that went B, and then everyone else went A. But that doesn't look like the case. That's a lot of ships heading towards B.
Yeah, looks like we're sending the DDs.
The Groz and the Napoli is doing like a holding on A, like a stall.
Yeah.
And then everything else is just going B then C. And it looks like just your Moscow is going to Charlotte. Oh, okay.
Yes. Cue the toilet bowl.
So basically, it is going to come down to like how fast Wish realizes what's happening and how fast they rotate back.
Oh.
You do have some pretty fast ships to do it, Marseille and Marceau.
Well, the Vermont's probably going to take up that usual sort of middle ground holding spot. So the Salem is going to go wide, I guess, and then the Del and Kleb. Are they really going to aggressively push the center?
Oh.
Well, it looks like there's
Yeah.
a Venezia Moscow that are going C, so that's going to make it a lot harder to
I mean, I kind
push
of
them
like
up rather than
it.
just one cruiser.
Maybe they can YOLO charge or something.
Venezia.
They've all got
no.
speed. I mean, the
Maybe-
Moscow
I mean,
radar.
The Moscow sits on a rock, maybe, but I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
The Moskva's got to know that it's got a pretty big detection range. So when it gets spotted, you don't see it yet. It has to be a destroyer. It can't be a cruiser. So when it's spotted, it's like, okay, well, I'll pop a radar, see where the things are. I mean, why would you not pop a radar? And then by logic, you can deduce that, wow, they couldn't have already made it to the 8 line. They must be on the inside.
Marceau, Grozo in a second.
So we
Vile's
see
super deep.
Bison
Sport's gonna
sees
open
Moscow.
up.
The Vermont is pushing up as well from
Oh.
Bison to get better angles.
Once, now that Vile only had one ship shoot at him, he knows that he can just get the cap for free, and then he's probably gonna rotate instantly back.
They're gonna go for the stall and shoot at the 9 points.
No, that's a good point, because there's only one ship shooting, and it's a smoke. Obviously, that's the Napoli.
Yeah.
And they made it in. That's such a risky but high reward, because it will force the cruisers to go down. The Salem is still really out of position. Like the Moscow could push up push wide and then radar hydro. Because these DDs don't have a lot of firepower backing them yet. I mean,
It'll take the Vermont like 10 years to come.
well, the Vermont has an angle on the Mossfight if the Mossfight pushes. Right,
He got
he's 18
spotted.
kilometers away.
That's the shots. Didn't
Oh.
actually take that much damage.
Danilev's turning away. Interesting. I would have thought he'd turn
Is-
in and just YOLO, but
They're already turned out, so he can't
Who's
do
this
that.
Vermont?
He just
Is he
instantly
gonna fire or not? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that was me.
Salem's coming in though. Yeah, see, Viol's rotating back already, so I don't know.
Yeah, the
So-
Vial coming up is not the death knell. I mean, they're buying a lead up, but it's 2-1, so it's actually equal. Because of the ACAP.
yeah.
He's just being farmed. He needs the radar to. Oh, he's gone Hydros out.
Gearing and the Grozo are spotting each other.
So we got a little bit of a slap fight going on.
Gearing's not shooting though; he's just spotting.
Oh, big
salvo
hit.
from that Vermont.
Big hit. He should be shooting
Oh,
now.
If he gets a permafire, no permafire. Wow.
Sadness.
Lucky.
He's been extremely lucky all day. All day.
He is one of the MVPs of our team, and he's
Yeah.
from one of the lower brackets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristalkin, yeah, he was the. When I had Vial, he was our MVP as well. We had Kristalkin. He knows.
Oh.
Vial knows that
okay.
Kristalkin's a good pick.
And he's on the Asia server too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Issue
Now what?
is that we weren't able to get C, and now you guys rotated back, and can't really push back on A either. So, kind of need to force something here.
Dundee's got to be careful not to get himself spotted. Vermont will definitely do Vermont things to him again.
Well, I think Vial's gonna spot.
Where's that Vermont salvo
Vial's
going
gonna spot
for
them in a
the Nevsky?
second.
Oof.
Oh! What was I just talking about?
Oh!
What was I just
Yeah.
talking about? Did you see that white bar?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, the Salem. Oh,
Did he
Yes.
not learn from the last game?
It
The
is a
beatings will
Salem.
continue until morale improves.
Hide. That's right. Hide.
AR. It's fine. It's fine. Just
Okay.
AR.
Yes, he does have it. Radar at sea now.
Okay, your Delny will suffer for a while.
Eh,
He is suffering,
Ah,
getting shot at by
ah.
Venezia.
he's
Yeah.
got a heal. It's okay.
Engine is broken in half.
Also okay. Believe, guys, believe.
I love it.
Or Venezia shots.
He just has to dodge them. That's all. Look, he dodged most
He's
of them.
fine.
He's good.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Good job. Good job.
Kleb versus Marceau? I think Danny needed to push that.
He did.
Or no,
But-
the Vermont. Vermont was there.
Also,
Vials.
Vile's torpedoes.
Yeah.
But now he sees them. He knows they're not available.
He's been putting some good damage on the Vermont, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the club shouldn't open up. He's too close to the Venezia.
Ooh.
Ooh. I feel like Tax Collector could be opening up right now. He's full health. What's he afraid of?
Venezia, that's like 12 from him, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He probably should open up. The Vermont's gonna get away.
I mean, the Venezia's been shooting at the Delny, and you don't want that to happen, so why not open up?
Yeah, that as well. On the other side, the Napoli is quite low.
Yeah, I think it was just a salvo from our Vermont on the Pagan Priestess. But other than that, obviously, somewhat of an advantage from my team with the Marseille and Nevsky at this moment.
Watts is now
Although-
at under 10k, healing, and on sticky fire.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. Not good.
Now let's
You
correct
had what
what's
you
on
asked for. Tax collector opened. And Venezia misses the shots. Salvo from your Vermont, and is it not yet
No,
the
he's
end?
out of
Man,
range,
this
though.
wargaming RNG, man.
that.
But what about the Torp? Oh, Danny loves misses it. Okay. Lucky. Lucky.
Now the Moskva's coming in, though.
But now look, a lot of focus on Picha Braba.
Uh-huh.
He's losing HP very quickly.
But also missing those torpedoes. That's good. We like
Yeah,
this.
yep.
Vile's taking some more
But
damage from the
Vile
club,
is
and
taking
Delny's
yes.
dead.
Oh, look at the Delny.
Delny's under 1,000. He's going for it.
Oh, wow. Vile. Dodge
Come
that
on,
whole salvo.
Vile.
Dodge that entire Vermont salvo. Oh, Peachy Braba's actually in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those torps are looking pretty good. I think Peachy Braba might be dead. Oh, they just ran out, too.
All skill, no luck.
You were saying something about Lucky Wargaming RNG?
One of them hit! Yeah! At like 7.9 kilometers. Lucky wargaming RNG!
70.9 kilometers. Wow, that torpedo's got legs. Delny has no more heals.
Okay, Kleb Delny moving in.
I feel
Or
like Danny
moving out?
just needs to W at Vile at this point. Oh,
Ooh, I don't think so.
geez.
I don't think so.
not anymore.
I
He knows
don't
he's
think
done.
so.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
All right. I'm gonna go see if we're going to game 3.
Very optimistic.
I mean, I'm just being realistic here.
I mean, this is what I do when I do COTS, man. When Rapture and I are doing it, like, I tab out, I look for game 3, because I just know this is going south. Sorry. Bison, you were the
That's
chosen one.
Hey,
to
man.
bring the balance back
love
in the
it.
force.
Oh, we can't compete with this this RNG, man. It's like, come on. Come on. But, I'm proud of my guys. They had a really good tournament. Getting to semifinals, really good. Very proud. All right,
I'm gonna go cry
Yes.
quietly in the corner.
congrats.
Look, Bison. But I mean, you have an awesome team. You know,